Hi, I'm Bruce Harpman, and I'm facilitating a conversation about Excel Connector and the important role it recently played on a major project in Australia. And joining me to shed light on that is Roland. Roland, please, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Good day, Bruce. Yes, my name is Roland Illyes, and I'm from the Blue Mountains, from Australia in New South Wales. My family name and my accent is directly from Hungary, and I represent my boutique consulting company, Omnistress, which would be the name of the internet in Latin before the Latin language died out. So my company is looking after technology and business transformation projects, and also currently we are working on an exciting mental health support solutions for Australian small and medium businesses. I think that's pretty much it, me.
All right, wonderful. So the conversation that we've previously had before we came today was about a major technology project you worked on where data migration was a key aspect. Could you give us an overview of what that project involved and some of the data complexities that came up?
Sure. So one of a Australian telco company needed to integrate their lease administration and management into Salesforce, and the previous system was a first generation SQL database. The data volume was quite high, so it's about 5.7 million records that needed to be migrated from the old system into new Salesforce. And in the Salesforce side, we had like two kind of complexities. One where actually the product was under development, and the other thing is we had 17 objects and over 700 fields that we needed to populate.
Wow. So with that volume of records, what were some of the solutions you considered for migrating the data?
As an obvious solution, first of all, the developer partner recommended the data loader as a native Salesforce solution. Also, our Salesforce administrator used Excel Connector continuously in the last couple of years, and during the data mining process, we also assessed which tool we should use, and luckily we chose Excel Connector.
Okay, great. So in your experience of using Excel Connector, what were some of the most significant capabilities?
I think first and foremost, to translate the data migration strategy into a data migration plan, it was an extremely useful feature of the Excel Connector to actually see the data model. So how we can, which fields could be translated, which fields are calculated fields, and if a certain fields has data type, then we didn't try to migrate a different type of data. So that was like the first element, and which actually made success in this project was the exception report capability, because after every migration steps that we have completed in the non-production environment, we were able to actually validate how it looks like in the real life. We were able to compare with the pre-programmed Excel formulas and a couple of pivot tables just to verify what we have imported into Salesforce. The beauty of that, if we made any error or any mistakes, then those mistakes would pop up immediately, so we could react. We can remediate the problems.
Wonderful. So turning to the conclusion of the project, what were the overall results on the project from using Excel Connector?
I think the key call out in here that the data migration element of the project was never delayed the overall schedule or the budget of the project. And also, perhaps you can rarely hear that, but we completed the project in time and in budget, and no one actually blaming or finger pointing the data migration. And I think that was a real success.
All right. Everyone finished the project smiling.
Yes.
So that's great. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Perhaps just one thing. So when I started the project, I called myself as a data monkey, and during the process, I actually grown up into a title called the Data Dynamo, because this is what was the award that I received from my team, from my peers, which I think is a real expression of the importance and the success of that element of the project.
Wonderful. Roland, thank you very much for sharing your experience.
Thank you, Bruce.